Hey everyone, welcome back. So today is Tuesday. We've actually had a pretty good day in the markets. Bitcoin, Ethereum was up, the miners were up, so was the stock market was up today. So today was actually a good day. So are we actually seeing like a dead cat bounce where we're bouncing up a little bit and then we're going to fall back down? Hard to tell right now, but we got obviously Bitcoin to look at, Ethereum to look at. We're going to look at also some good news for Cardano, some good news for Ethereum as well, and we got some Tesla news. We'll get into really quick, cover that, and we'll look at the miners as well. So a lot to cover, so let's get into it. So here's Ethereum right now. Ethereum is at 4,000 roughly right now. It basically went up on the day about 1.8% today. It obviously closed the day today about an hour ago from when I'm recording this. And right now it's above our support line, which is at 4,000, and it's hovering above it. Obviously we had the cross here on the 20-day and the 50-day, which doesn't really mean much. We can still obviously go up higher from here. It'd be kind of nice to see a nice little, like a cup shape or something like that, where it's going back up. But we will have to see how this plays out. Obviously, there is the chance of it going back down. The same goes with Ethereum. So let's take a look at Ethereum or Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is at 48,750. It is above our previous resistance, which was at 48,500 roughly. It had a nice wick up on the day today, which was 4.24% on the day. We hit a high on there of 49,339, which is nice. And we are obviously now kind of, looks like we're falling a little bit here. So that's why, like I said, I'm wondering if this is just like dead cat bounce happening today and it will fall back down lower. And the reason I say that is because if we look back here to another date that was earlier this year, I think we can do this. Let's see if we can do this really quick. This was back on May 19th of this year. So we're September, August, July, May. Where's May? There's May. May 19th was right around here. We had the 50-day cross, the 200-day. And if we look at the chart here, we can see that when it crossed, we were down here. We had a nice little rally going up in the next couple of days. We fell back down, went back up, and then we finally hit the bottom here on the 22nd, which was pretty much, when was that, from it initially crossed, almost 20 some odd days later that we actually had our low here for that period. And then we obviously traded sideways for a while, accumulation phase right around here, and then we finally started to make headwinds and move back up. So that's why I'm saying just be cautious out there. Right now it looks nice, but it may fall back down. So we'll see what happens with that going forward. We just got to monitor it. So there is the potential of going down lower to the 44,500 or 44,700. And then if this doesn't hold, we may be going down to 40,000, like some think as well. I think Will Comment also thinks that we may go down further before we go up. And some other people also think that we might do the same. So we'll just see. Other people obviously think that we may be going back up. So we'll see. But, there's no right or wrong answer here. This is just, we're looking to see what could possibly happen. And right now, I think we actually have a higher chance going down than we do of going up. All right. So if we look at the blockchain explorer here for the total hash rate on Bitcoin, it has been falling down for the last couple of days here. Trying to figure out why this huge spike in here. Obviously, there's somebody turned on a bunch of miners, or Bitmain is testing their N-Miner S19 XPs, which could be the case, and then shutting them down, or who knows what's going on there. But we're still obviously way up from where we were beginning of July. And I think the trend is going to continue going back up higher in the foreseeable future. You got a bunch of miners that are obviously installing miners, getting shipments in slowly. And that's obviously going to push the hash rate up higher, which in turn is going to cause how much the miners make go down. So if we look at the miner revenue here, we've seen it coming back down, and we're up a little bit with the Bitcoin price up today a little bit. But overall, the trend is going down as the hash rate is going up. Now, Ethereum's hash rate has continued for the past year. It started at around 305 terahashes per second, and it is now, well, it's up to 1 petahash per second right now. So a huge increase, obviously. And Ethereum's network as well. We got some Ethereum stories to talk about as well. A new testnet has gone live, and that's one step closer to getting to Ethereum 2.0, where we have proof of stake and not proof of work. So that's also a good thing in the long run, I think, for Ethereum. Not so good for the miners, obviously, but that's another story here. All right, so let's take a look at the miners really quick. They obviously had a good day today, had a nice bounce because of, obviously, Bitcoin. Bitcoin bounced up 4.5% roughly. So DMG was up 7% on the day, finished out the day at 66 cents. I checked all of the miners here to see if there was any institution changes or any updates in. There wasn't anything. I also checked to see if there was any corporate actions as far as insider trading or anything like that, and there isn't. Check the analysis also to see if there's anything changes on that. I haven't seen anything else change, so I'll let you guys know when that does change. Riot was up 6.79% on the day to 24.05. Obviously following the trend of Bitcoin, so was Mawson. Mawson was up 4.13% on the day to 756. Mara was up 6% to 34.43. Hut 8 was up 8.92% to 818. And Digihost was up 21%. So Digihost was the one that went up the most. Obviously, it got also beaten up the most with the Bitcoin slide coming down here. Hive was up 12.4% as well. Hive has gotten beaten up ever since that story came out. They're going to be basically diluting their shares in Canadian exchanges for another 100 and some million to fund their expansion. Cleanspark was up 5.27% to 1139. So we're seeing obviously everybody follow Bitcoin today. And Bitfarms was up 7.69% to 490 as well. So everybody's following Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up 4%. These guys go up, about 1.5, 2 times that. Or if Bitcoin goes down, they go down 1.5, 2 times that. So we got to be mindful of that. All right. So the first story here is on Ethereum. So Ethereum launches King. I'm gonna probably butcher this, but it's Kintus. I can't say it. Kintusu. It's Japanese. Public testnet ahead of move to proof of stake. Here's the important parts of it. Ethereum opened the Kintsugi testnet to the public on Monday. Tim Bako, a developer of the blockchain, announced in a post, testnets run on top of and mimic the activity of core blockchain or mainnet without affecting it. They allow developers in the community to test applications and features in a controlled setting, which is good. You don't want to obviously go live before you work out all the bugs. Kintsugi, named for the Japanese art of mending broken pottery with gold, is one of the final public testnets before Ethereum 2.0, so that's good. So we're getting closer, obviously. It could still take, who knows, another year, 2 years before we go to 2.0, but they're getting much closer to it. So that's the plan, to convert the blockchain to a proof-of-stake mechanism, one that relies on validators locking up tokens to validate transactions and maintain the network instead of its current proof-of-work consensus design. Earlier testnets were available only to developers. What else do we have here? So this is dubbed a longer-lived public testnet. Kintsugi is where anyone can experiment with Ethereum in the exact manner the network would operate after the changeover. This could mean testing niche decentralized finance DeFi tools, which rely on smart contracts to provide financial services to more technical usage of the network. The move follows a nearly year-long process to shift Ethereum 2.0. 4 so-called devnets launched in the past year after the Phase 0 launch of the Beacon chain. The Beacon chain already stores billions of dollars worth of value data from on-chain analytics tool Dune Analytics. Show it exists separately from the current Ethereum network, but will eventually be merged. So the two will eventually become one. And Kintsugi is expected to run until it reaches stability along with the other testnets, following which a move to Ethereum 2.0 takes place. Existing long-lived testnets will run through the merge once these have upgraded and are stable. Next up is the Ethereum mainnet's transition to proof of stake, explained Bako. So we still have a ways to go, obviously, on this. So good news for some of the miners, obviously, for the time being. They can actually continue mining Ethereum like Hut 8, Hive, and so I think somebody else does also a little bit of mining of Ethereum. So good news for those guys that can continue doing that for at least another year or so. Next is Cardano, a little Cardano adoption news. So I thought this was kind of interesting. Cardano users can now spend ADA at 40,000 US stores via Flexa network. So this is the first time I've heard of Flexa network. So this is kind of news to me. At last, the native asset of Cardano is live on Flexa. Now you can spend your ADA instantly at over 40,000 locations across the US. Flexa tweeted over the past weekend. And Flexa launched its crypto wallet dubbed Spend, or I don't know, how would you pronounce that? Spend? I'm guessing it's going to be Spend. In May 2019, in the US, initially the network allowed users to pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Gemini Dollar in retail stores, including top banks such as Whole Foods, Baskin-Robbins, Lowe's, and Nordstrom's. Flexa also partnered with Winklevoss-led crypto exchange Gemini around the same time. So this is obviously a good thing. So you can go now buy tickets with it. For example, to buy tickets at American movie theater chain Regal Cinemas that partnered with Flexa in late November. So just great news for those guys, obviously for Cardano team, and getting this adoption done. The more adoption we have, the more the price of Cardano can go up. Let's see here. And then finally, we got one last story, which is Tesla. Tesla secures another order of electric semi-trucks. And this is just a small order. I'm kind of excited to see these come out, get on the road. It'd be nice to get rid of all these diesel trucks that we do have on the road. Especially, well, I don't think we're going to get rid of them completely. Obviously, you need diesel to go long haul, but for short haul, local deliveries, I think this would be an excellent choice, given that they can actually go 500 miles on range. That would cover a lot of local deliveries, obviously, for a lot of industry, and I think would be a huge boom for Tesla and Tesla stock price if they start producing these and getting these out to customers. So Tesla has secured another order of Tesla semi-trucks. Its upcoming electric Class 8 semi-truck. Carrier Packaging announced in a press release that it has ordered 10 Tesla semi-trucks. The Tesla Semi has been delayed several times, but it now appears to be close to production, and the automaker is still accumulating orders. One of the big ones that ordered with them was PepsiCo, and PepsiCo is still, where did I see that talking about it? There was something here. Oh, here it is. But surprisingly, Raymond Laguarta, CEO of PepsiCo, one of the biggest Tesla Semi reservation holders, recently said that it expected delivery of its first 15 Tesla semi-trucks to start by the end of the year. I'm guessing he's talking about this year. So we will see when those start rolling out. We have seen, obviously, some prototypes running around the Nevada site. And I think PepsiCo was also visiting Tesla at its Nevada production facility. So good news for Tesla. Obviously, the more they get these out, the more they can start making more money. Share price goes up. I don't own any shares of Tesla, so don't want you guys hating on me for that. I missed the boat on Tesla, obviously. I don't know if it's still too late or not to get in, but right now the price is just too high for me. I think that was it. There's nothing else going on here. It was a good day for the market. Miners did great today. Stock market did great today. Bitcoin did great. So did Ethereum. So it was a great day. Nothing to complain on it. We'll see how Bitcoin goes forward. Obviously, if we look at Bitcoin, how it's doing right now, it is in the red right now. And I'm hoping that I'm hopeful that it can stay above the 48,400 line, which is my support there. If it doesn't, I fear we may be going down lower. And this was just a cat bounce, a dead cat bounce, basically what they call it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I always read the comments for the first hour or so after posting a video online, and you guys can interact with me that way. Also, if you enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot to me if you guys would subscribe, hit the like button, and the notification bell. It helps me out tremendously. That's all I ask of you guys. Other than that, have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. We'll see what happens. Oh, also, Hive. They had their investor conference call today. I'm waiting for the recording to take a listen to see what they actually said, what was said on it, what questions were asked, if any. Once I have that, I'll do a video on it. So that's it. Have a great day, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.